Cody Rhodes is my least favorite wrestler in the WWE, right? Because he's not a bad wrestler when it comes to in-ring ability. He's not horrible on the mic. But it's just, he's so boring, right? His character has been the same for the past 3 to 5 years. Now, I currently see them leading to a Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman pairing, possibly. So he possibly could be turning heel soon, which is what he needed to do probably a year ago. You know, people call him a politician, right? He could have been an evil politician type character where he's still a babyface to the fans, but everyone else who see how he works behind the scenes and in backstabbing people, he's a heel. Right, so his character would have been much more exciting, way more exciting. But instead, we just get the QB1. I'm the good guy. You know, like it gets to a point where if you're the same character, if you're that type of character and you're constantly winning matches and getting everything your way, it gets stale. When Drew McIntyre won the WWE Championship, he had it for 2 months, and then Cody Rhodes gets it right back. Like, why can't these other characters get their time to shine? And that's my problem, right? If your main guy, if Cody Rhodes is going to be the same character, right, and he's constantly winning and getting things his way, it's going to be boring. Now, turning him heel with Paul Heyman, I can see that happening. Now, does it really make sense? Not really. So that could eventually be something that's entertaining. Right, in this feud with Randy Orton that's currently happening. And when Cody Rhodes was at the top, there was no other characters that felt important besides the Bloodline. And that's what really killed the WWE, right? You look at the two WrestleManias, the past two WrestleManias have been a letdown. Right? You look at the main champions and the main storylines have been the same each year's. Bloodline, Cody Rhodes finishing a story. Like, it's the same storyline. Next WrestleMania, we're probably going to have the same storyline when it comes to the Bloodline again. Right, like, I don't understand why they can't just, not even pivot, it's just end the story and create a new one. Right, you look at Raw, you have Obafemi, Braun Breaker, these guys are emerging as stars right now. And Raw feels great. Raw feels like the best show right now. Right, that's definitely, in my opinion, Braun Breaker and Obafemi has been the best rivalry as of late in the WWE. Right, these are two young guys who I can see them having feuds for the next 5-10 years. And they're not boring because they're new. You know what I mean? They haven't been the same character for 5 years yet, right? Like Cody Rhodes has. And if there's people that say, well, Cody Rhodes, he has to be the guy, right? Because there's no one else. When Cody Rhodes isn't on the show, the viewership does not drop like drastically. It doesn't. There's days where it goes up when Cody Rhodes isn't there on SmackDown. So Cody Rhodes is not some guy that they need to be the star. They don't need him to be the guy. Trick Williams could easily replace a Cody Rhodes. And the problem is the dependency on his character, right? And the dependency on the bloodline. And Cody Rhodes is intertwined with that. And I'm not saying Cody Rhodes needs to leave the main event scene. He doesn't. But he doesn't need to constantly be battling for titles. He doesn't constantly have to win titles just because he's Cody Rhodes. And I already know Cody Rhodes is going to be much more appealing and way more entertaining once he turns heel. And this is setting up for a heel Cody versus heel Randy Orton, which I'm actually pretty excited. If that's the journey that they take us on, I'm here for it. But they cannot give us these glimpses, these sneak peeks, right? These sneak peeks, right? These clues on Cody Rhodes turning heel, but then he never turns heel. Right, because they've been doing this for like a year and a half now, right? Of them, oh, Cody Rhodes might be heel, we don't know. But he's just the same character. Nothing changes. He comes out, says the same promo. What do you want to talk about? You know? This was like 2 years ago. I'll be ranting on Cody Rhodes. Like, why is he still here? Why is he still in the main picture, the main event? Right? Because there's so many other guys who honestly earned a spot to become not a main eventer, but at least get an opportunity to show that they can become a main eventer. Because how else would someone know if they can reach that point if they never get that opportunity? And the thing is, the fans are cheering for Randy Orton, who is the heel, compared to Cody Rhodes. They're cheering more for Randy Orton than Cody. That should tell you that they should change something. That should tell you Cody Rhodes needs something different. Right, and this started, like, I think on the road to WrestleMania last year. And this is my problem, and this has consistently been my problem for a while. It's the long-term storytelling. right? They're going to show all these clips and they're going to show all these clips of Cody Rhodes hinting that he was going to become heel to be like, oh, you see, it was there all along. When it's like, yeah, we know. This is not some hidden code that, we didn't know he's going to turn heel. There's been clips and glimpses of it, right? But that's what they like to do. They like to take years and years to tell a story, and they're like, wow, you guys didn't know. Surprise. Like, it's not a surprise. Like, honestly, it would be better if literally 1 week you show a hint that he might turn heel. The next week he turns heel. That's the way I want it. That's the way it used to be. Like, I think Triple H needs to realize that this isn't some HBO show. This isn't Game of Thrones, right? We don't have time to sit through 8 seasons and no, right? A show, we should take it a show at a time, right? Each show should matter. Each show should have something that the fans leave the show like, wow, that was amazing. But that's not how it is. That's not how it is today, right? And it's not hard to have and when I mean like, oh, that was amazing, it doesn't have to be something shock value. It could just be a great match. It can be a great promo battle, right? It could be a heel turn. It could be a new up-and-comer from NXT coming in and making his mark. There's so many ways where they can make this show feel exciting, right? And the fans paying a lot of money for these tickets can enjoy it and not have... I mean, obviously they enjoy it, but there's some people who buy tickets for the first time, right? Let's say, their first time viewers, and they're like, oh, let's check it out. They're going to feel like it's a waste of money. I would say 9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times, a regular viewer who, they have WWE's in their city, they want to go and check it out, they're going to believe, oh, yeah, I wasted my money. Especially when you see Cody Rhodes come out, what are you going to talk about? Nah, bro, get out of here. When Randy Orton called Cody Rhodes the American Daydream, that's amazing. Like, because that's literally what he is. That's what he's been. The American Daydream. Like, why is Cody Rhodes even called the American Nightmare? Right? He's not scary. He's not vicious. He's not aggressive. I give Randy Orton so much credit for making Cody Rhodes feel exciting again. Right? Because Cody Rhodes was in this spot where, honestly, everything he did was just boring. Right? Because he basically feuded with everyone on SmackDown at this point. Right? Everything is just reused at this, recycled on SmackDown for Cody Rhodes. He's literally done everything, right? Besides maybe being a mid-card champion in this run, he hasn't been a mid-card champion in the past couple of years. Tag champion he was, but yeah, he's literally done almost everything, right? So it was very, very stale. Now Randy Orton coming back and bringing this fire out of Cody is what he needs, and you got to give props to Randy Orton. Randy Orton is one of the greatest of all time. Randy Orton is still here, putting on great matches, putting on great promos, and it also makes sense for the storyline, right? Like, Randy Orton is so vicious, right? He's willing to do anything to win, that it kind of brings something out of Cody, right? It makes him do something that he usually wouldn't do, right? With battling some guy like Sami Zayn or something, So, yeah, I think this story, or this story is the most interesting thing Cody has done in the past 2 years. Even more interesting than his rivalry with John Cena. Right, because Cody Rhodes was so protected during that time. Right, like I want to see him have promo battles with the top of the top promo. I want to see Cody Rhodes have promo battles with other people. Right, John Cena, The Rock. I want to see that type of promo battle. When John Cena and The Rock were going promo after promo after promo, that's what we want to see. Right, but we don't really have the talent nowadays, it's sad. It really is, because that's what made WWE grow. Was the promo ability. Obviously, the matches are cool. Obviously, the storylines are cool. But the promos go hand in hand with the storyline as well. But the promos is what gets the attention from a regular viewer. Like, oh, shoot, he cooked him. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we want to see. We want to see the people go at it. Braun Breaker, Obafemi going promo after promo. Like, that's what we want to see. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, promo. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see this stupid one-liners, and then another guy comes out, does a stupid one-liner, then another guy comes out, do a stupid... Like, there was a point where all they did was triple threats. right? All they did was triple threats with the top 3 guys. You know, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Cody, you know, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, someone else. They loved that instead of actually just building a regular feud. Right, and it got to a point where they didn't even know how to do a regular feud without bringing other people in. It's time for other stars to reach the top. It's that simple. And it's not saying Cody Rhodes, you know, needs to be in the mid-card, which honestly, that's where he belongs, in my opinion. Cody Rhodes is I'm just going to be honest. Cody Rhodes is a mid-carder, in my opinion. Right? But obviously, he worked his way up to become a main eventer. Nothing against him, right? That's good for him. But these other stars who are maybe younger than him or haven't had that opportunities, they need to get to the top. They need their shot as well. Right? And especially when Cody Rhodes is the same character, he's doing the same things, he's recycling feuds that we've seen already. It's time for something new. Now that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys. Peace.